Sit back and learn about Android TV. This tutorial is brought to you by Chilliwack Cell Phone Repair. We are number one in service and support. Now on with your lesson.
Hi everyone, I'm Daniel. I'm the owner of Chilliwack Cell Phone Repair, and this is a Android TV instructional video. Okay, here we are. So, I'm going to go over a bunch of stuff with the Android TV box. Every time you turn on any Android TV box, the menu you see here can look very different, but everything is the same, such as apps will always still be apps, your settings are settings, Kodi is Kodi, and everything else. So first thing I'm going to do with this box is I'm going to go into my apps and I'm going to do a speed test just so we all know what we're working with here on this Android box. Okay. This Android box is connected to our internet here at the store, which is internet speed 15, that's 1.5. And we're going to do a speed test on the actual Android box that we're using. And this tells us, you know, whether this is true or not, whatever, but here we go. So we can see my speed test is coming in at about 14, almost 15 megabytes per second. Most people at home have 150, so 10 times faster internet speed than I have here. Okay, so back to our home screen. So now I'll take you through some of our setup on our Android boxes, right? Everybody knows what YouTube is, but let's use YouTube as an example to start off with because you know, the Android box has its parameters. The Android box is mostly dependent on the YouTube server or the Mobdro server and etc. Right? So you will find that most Android TV boxes will play anything on YouTube perfectly because YouTube has such a powerful video server. Right? So YouTube will always work very fast. Videos will come up, play right away. Here we have music. Okay, one thing I like to do is I use the volume control with my Android box, and I keep my sound bar that we have hooked up here with the volume turned up all the way, and the volume on the TV turned down all the way, so I'm not getting any sound coming from the TV speakers because they're not good, right? And so that works. So, you know, YouTube will always work very well, right? And that's because YouTube is the most powerful video server in the world. Unlike this one, and this one, right? Which they are doing very well, okay? So I'll take you guys through the live TV app that we use, okay? And in here we'll have channels, and you can surf through certain channels, okay? And this is a free TV software, and they are fairly legit. They do generate some revenue through showing us ads. So as I go through here, I'm sure we'll eventually get an ad pop up on us. So I'm just going to go through and show how quickly we can change through channels and how exactly we do that, right? You know, so what I'm using here is a keyboard and using my direction control to go down or up or side to side. Okay, when I'm using this software, I stick to using this direction control right here. This is the mouse control, so if I touch this, we'll see my little arrow appear on the screen. Okay, and that's mouse control, and we only use mouse control when needed. We pretty much will stick to the direction control for most things. And here we are into like the UK network. Let's try National Geographic with the UK.
Outcome that if any one of those didn't happen.
Right. Usually these channels will start up sort of frozen for a second. It's like the audio catches up to the video and then it starts to play. Again, you may or may not be able to see the video quality here with the video I'm taking. By the way, this is being all shot with an iPhone 6s, this video. Right, we just hit the escape button to leave, and we do have now a pop-up ad coming up. Okay, oh, and lo and behold, it's a YouTube pop-up ad. We can wait for this to finish if we want to. This one is not a long ad. It's giving us a time frame up here, and we're out of it. Now, sometimes we can have an ad pop up that might be 30 seconds long, and we don't want to wait for it. So maybe I'll do some more switching channels around. Investigation Discovery UK. Alright. Discovery Channel US, I believe. You know, Gas Monkey Garage. So we can channel surf quite quickly here, right? Even though like this is a perfect example of how not every channel will work perfectly, right? But you have to get used to the nature of things when it comes to Android TV, I suppose. They're still working on things, so here's an ad that doesn't really work. Again, so now what I'm saying is we will use the mouse when needed. So in this case, the mouse is needed. We need to go and click on the little X in the top right corner of our screen here. And on our keyboards, we have a left click and a right click. So just like when we're using a computer, left click is our left click. It's our primary click button, so it would be our select button. Right click is like your secondary click, so it's like your secondary option. So whenever we're using our keyboard, I like to keep my thumb here on this button, my select button, and then I can move the mouse around and I don't have to look at my hand to push the button because it's already there. So I can go over here and click the button without looking at it. Then if I want, I can use escape to back out of here. In here we have news categories. So here we have news channels, right? And the escape to go out, and we can go over to the sports category. And here we'll have sports channels. Let's find something Canadian, like say Sportsnet Ontario, and see if it's going to play, and like also see how well it's going to play. Looks like it plays okay. We got back out of this one, and we'll try maybe a TSN.
The Packers win 26-20.
And looks like we have, you know, TSN playing quite well. Right, so we sacrifice picture quality a little bit when using this software, but we do get it working well. Now, do not use this for movies or TV shows. It does not work good. Okay, so let's say we just turned on our Android TV box. Now I want to show you how fast we go from 0 to watching a movie. So the Android TV box just turned on, and here we go. Wait for the software to open. Like I said, we use the mouse control when needed. So when we're in this software, we have to use the mouse control. Go up here, click on the menu, pick a category. I'm going to pick movies. Let's go over here. I want to watch something that's in 2013, so I go to 2013, click on that, and click on whatever movie in here, Fast and Furious. Make sure I'm picking the highest quality, and click on, nope, now I have a pop-up ad. So I just hit the escape button once, pop-up ad's gone, back to my mouse, left click on watch now, and our movie's playing, and it actually happens to pick up where we left off last time we were watching this movie. Right, here we have a progress bar. We can track through. The progress bar does go away quite quickly. I click down once, I click down again, the progress bar comes up, I use my mouse, I click on where I want to go, and I skip ahead in the movie. Remember, 0 to the movie playing in less than 1 minute. Unfortunately, you can't do that with Kodi, right? When people are using our boxes, we recommend that Kodi be your last resort to find a TV show or a movie. So I'll bring up the mouse now. Only one way to stop the movie when you're using this software. Okay, that way is you bring your mouse up and then you use your secondary click. Secondary click stops the movie. Then we can hit the escape button and we can back out of here. Okay, if I hit the escape button again, I will go to my home screen. If I want to change what I'm looking for, I need to use the menu and click on TV shows. Okay, in TV shows, I can scroll up and down. If we click on a TV show, let's say this one, The Good Doctor. Norman's a doctor now. So if we click on this, we have to scroll down, and then here we have seasons and episodes. This one is still in season 1, so there's only 1 season of it, right? Now if I want, I can just hit the escape button and back out. If I hit the escape button one more time, I go to my home page. Here we are on the home page, okay? And let's do a quick run through Kodi. Might as well open up Kodi 17.6, okay? Don't worry about what point you're at. If you're in Kodi 17, you're in this year's version of Kodi. Don't be surprised if Kodi's not working. Kodi is up and down, right? So sometimes Kodi works very well, and sometimes Kodi doesn't work very well, right? It's maintained by basically volunteers who, you know, might take weekends off and whatever else. So if something goes down, it could be a day or two before, you know, whichever kid who's in his mom's basement decides to fix what's wrong with it, right? But this is a good add-on. It updates itself. We'll go back over here. And you'll see it even adds a Christmas theme, and here you have where you'll find Christmas movies and things like that. And once Christmas is over, this category will disappear. We can go through all this. Basically, when I'm using Kodi, I only need to go to one place, okay? Where I go is to my video add-ons. I will just click on General now. If I click down, I get a drop menu. Again, I'm using my direction control. Okay, here is a good example. We have a, I don't know what this is. This looks like I'm just going to hit the back button and get out of it. Here we have our cache cleared automatically, packages purged automatically. You know what, I don't even know what all that means, but it means that it's cleaning itself, and that's what I want. Click on video add-ons. This should bring up all the video add-ons that we have, right? And basically, this is the new Exodus, so we use Covenant. Click on Covenant, and you know, suffer through the slow process that is Kodi, right? So click on year, say if I want movies, click on 2017, and we all know how this works, right? Super slow and cumbersome. Shows you stuff that isn't here yet, so a lot of these movies are going to be no stream available, and when they are available, it'll be cam quality. We don't like that. We just want to use the software that shows us the movie in good quality when it's available. Okay, now let's go over a couple things. When you're using Kodi, make sure you always go here, make sure you click on exit, and you click on power. Now I'm taking a video right now, so I'm not going to do that because I don't have time to wait for Kodi to close, but that is the best way to keep Kodi healthy. All right, so hit the home button, get out of here. I'm going to go to settings now. I'm going to show you guys what to do if Mobdro is screwing up, or if Showbox is screwing up, YouTube's screwing up, when your apps are screwing up. Of course, you cannot do this with Kodi. So what I'm about to show you does not apply to Kodi. It applies to every other app you have except Kodi. You cannot do this with Kodi. Now I'll show you. So we go to our settings. We open up our settings. We go to our apps. We open up our apps. And it's going to show us our apps are going to come up. Now, so say we're having a problem with this software, Mobdro, okay? What we're going to do, open Mobdro, and you can do several things in here. Force stop, no problem. Clear data, no problem, you can do that. Clear cache, no problem, you can do that. Now I will show you, when we clear data, we also clear cache, so you kill all your birds with one stone by clearing your data. So I'm going to do that right now. It's going to ask me if I'm sure I want to do it. I'm going to click on OK. See how we select here? So I go up to OK. OK is highlighted in gray, and I click OK with my directions, and cleared my data and my cache. Okay, what I don't want to do is uninstall it. You won't get it back if you uninstall it. Force stop, you can do force stop. You know, the way the settings works on Android TV boxes, they're still perfecting that too. So we click force stop, and it doesn't even let us know that that's actually been done, and it's still giving us that as an option, right? So I'll just hit my escape button, back out of here, and there you go. So if you're having a problem with an app, again, you can just go into your settings, go into the apps, find the app that you're having a problem with, click on it, and then go to clear data and do that. Now, if you do that with Kodi though, you will actually make Kodi worse than what it was, right? So you cannot do that with Kodi. You cannot clear data in Kodi, right? And so that's some stuff on Android TV. It's a pretty basic video for people getting started. This should help people work through most things, and I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.